Hi Gemini, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Gemini Love Tarot reading. Gemini Love reading, and as is very often the case here at the Tarot Closet, Gemini Love Messages reading. Gemini, your reading is a timeless reading. So you're here when you're meant to be here. Hello. This is a fated connection. So welcome. I'm glad you found your way here. It means that there is something here for you. Before we get into your reading, I just want to remind you this is a general tarot reading, a general love reading, a general love tarot reading. So please take what resonates for you and let the rest go. I'm going to get one more cut deck here. Also, down below in the description, you will find almost everything you're looking for. You will find all the decks that come in today, as well as all the playlists, all zodiac signs, messages from your person, all signs, love tarot readings. If you're on a twin flame journey, there are very long and in-depth twin flame readings below, so feel free to check them out. I would be so grateful if you liked today's reading, today's video, and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you haven't. This helps the channel so much. It's really indescribable. It will help me continue to grow. So thank you so much for that. Thank you for your support. I'm glad you're here. Let's see what's going on with you and your person, Gemini. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Venus and Aquarius energy. Obviously, the planet of love. Something around this connection was said that was hurtful. Maybe it's the lack of communication. This is connecting me directly with, well, the fifth chakra. That's the throat chakra. And they're coming in here in reverse. So this is somebody who wants to make peace. The thing is, this can be for some of you. Yeah, look, there's the Tower energy. Okay. This can be for some of you, someone that you're even in contact with and you're just having some issues with. But it's also showing us that there's a disconnect. So it can be physical to us and no communication, no contact and separation. It really is what is for you. The Son of Pentacles is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So it's a stubborn energy, and it's somebody who really, well, wasn't working on the connection, on the pentacle here. And we see the Tower card in reverse. So this is also telling me that somebody is afraid of some sort of change within this connection, but also wasn't being honest with you. I feel like it's more about being afraid to bring something up. What is going on here? It's the Hangman energy, where their energy is the strongest, Gemini. This is your specific person, your someone. This is Pisces energy, of course. It's a major arcana, and this is, well, telling us that your person has been indecisive, has not been really doing anything. You can see that here as well. And it's been a really strong time, a really strong period of uncertainty here. I do feel that there have been some power struggles as well. It's the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so it's the Queen of Swords. It's coming with the truth. They're having trouble. Look at that. It's the Queen of Swords and the Father of Swords. So this is also the communication with you. It's like knowing the truth, but not quite bringing the truth. Knowing they need to bring the truth. It's here with the Son of Pentacles in reverse. So what is that truth? Well, it's the Son of Pentacles. That's the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So that's somebody who's been stubborn about being honest with you. Stubborn about communication. And this is also just telling us what we already know, that this is a period of uncertainty. You're not communicating with this person. Whether it's total separation and silence, radio silence, or you're just not communicating well. It's Gemini and Mercury energy. Gemini is all about communication. And of course, Gemini's ruling planet is Mercury, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. And well, yeah, it's in reverse here. The owl is all about inner transformation, self-actualization. And well, yeah, it's in reverse. So it's somebody here again, who knows they need to communicate, look. And this is coming in here with the peace. This is coming in here with the communication. There's a little bit of fear, a lot. The Two of Pentacles is in the first placement, and it's in, well, it's in reverse. So this is somebody who's struggling to commit. Capricorn and Saturn energy. Saturn is, well, it's the planet of restriction, can be obstacles, karma around that, also life lessons. That infinity symbol here for some of you might mean your twin flame. Not everybody's on a twin flame journey, but that's also the truth. That's also connected to Libra energy, and that's connected to, well, balance, the truth, a solution for everybody here. And the Queen of Swords is Libra, ruled by Venus. This is Venus here. So this is all about somebody who's been, well, lying and also afraid to communicate. So perhaps they're not answering a message. Yeah, look. So it's kind of sabotaging it. The feeling here is the longer that they wait, the longer the power struggles kind of build, and the further distance you become. It's the Strength card in reverse. This is Leo energy. It's also the Source. And yeah, that's putting the Source, the Sun, in reverse. So it's a temporary energy, but look what they have in their mouth here. It's a rose. It's an offer, but it's in reverse. There's that infinity symbol again. It's this Knight of Cups in reverse energy. I'm feeling that. Maybe some broken promises. Somebody who can't make up their mind. You know, they want to make peace here, but they're struggling. This is somebody who's struggling. We see that they also want to bring the truth. This is the Queen of Swords. So this is total honesty. This is coming in and laying it all down. They know this. But there's also the fear of that truth, of getting to the bottom of it. What is it? We see that in the Tower card, the Major Arcana in reverse. And did you have a Tower moment? Maybe some of you did. You can see it, it literally is an out of nowhere energy with that lightning crashing those branches and falling down. I mean, it's in reverse here. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. There's 3 here. We're going to get more, but this is the most I take in a draw. We're going to bring in another deck too, Gemini. Okay, so this is what we already know. This is the lack of communication here, the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. And it's somebody who, well, yeah, the longer you go without communicating here, look at this bat all folded up. I mean, this is where you go to work things out. It's not a bad place to be at all. It's where you go to get a new perspective. But I feel like they've just been there forever. And it's the lack of communication. If you're not communicating, you can't get over these obstacles, can you? That's a collaborative energy, the 3 of Pentacles. It's Mars and Capricorn. And again, it's coming in reverse. So it's not communicating. And it's the Strength card in reverse. So it's the Sabotage here. And that's all around fear. Fear of that rose. What is that? Is that an offer that they're afraid to make? Is it an offer they went back on? A message that hasn't come. Look at this. This is them not responding to your message. Maybe it's a voicemail. Maybe it's even communication. It's not just about a message. But this is the 8 of Wands, and it's in reverse. And that's Mercury and Sagittarius energy. And of course, Sagittarius energy, the wand energy, is a really fast energy. And it is an 8. That is an action number. And it's always an 8. You know, whatever direction it's in. And of course, this is here as well. Of course, that's also an infinity symbol. The truth again. And it's in reverse here. So they're having trouble. I feel writing a message and just delaying it. Delaying the communication. It is so clear. It's sort of like the longer they take here to face something, to face this truth, what is that? The lack of communication. The hurtful energy that does come through in the 5 of Swords. The struggling with commitment here and the 2 of Pentacles. This transformational energy. The butterfly is in reverse. It's a decision that they're not making, I feel. It can also be a decision that they made. But for me, this is more about a decision that they haven't made. It's catty corner here with the Son of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's like a lazy energy. It's like they're just not making the decision. They're just farting around, as my mom would say. What does that mean? It means they're taking their time. But you can see that the longer they do that, the more it sabotages it. Again, that Hangman energy, it's Pisces energy, it's a major arcana, it's Uranus. It can change everything coming out of there and communicating and sending this message. And the thing is these are minor arcanas here. And that's a day-to-day energy. So it's an energy of being able to change things, just like that. Everyone has free will. Energies, outcomes, they will, and they do change. The future is not fixed. So is that going to be uprighted? We're going to bring in another deck. Or are we going to find out in another way? Or are they never going to send that message? It's the Daughter of Cups. This is the Page of Cups energy. So this is coming in with a message or bringing in an offer. Quite literally, it's the cup. It's emotional. It's a love. It can also be friendship. The rainbow here is the reflection. Having hope. Also, I feel you both here in this energy. And this is kind of coming at it from a new way. But, you're not communicating. This little duck here is looking down. This owl is intense. This is Scorpio energy here with the owl, but of course the Queen of Swords is Libra ruled by Venus. But owls are Scorpios. They are all about inner transformations, self-actualization, getting their downloads. So it's somebody that I feel eventually has something to say, but will you still be there? Because the longer they're taking, I feel like the longer, and is that to make a commitment? Is that to be honest that they don't want to make a commitment? What is it? Because we see them intently looking here and wanting to be honest. And this is what you need. I also feel your energy here. It's in the partnership placement. I mean, you're everywhere here. You're both everywhere, but they're here. You're here intensely too, saying that's what I need from you, because that is connected to the Five of Swords in reverse. And that's making peace, and that's bringing the truth. And that's what you need from this person. Is that all you need? Is there more? I do feel that there's a message that you've been waiting on forever. Are they working on it? Are they having trouble? Because this is a frustrated energy. It's like they're having trouble getting a message to you. So that also tells me that maybe they're trying, but they're sabotaging things by the very act of how much time is passing by. Whoa. Okay, so this just uprighted before my eyes. They both... So these were coming in reverse. I have to tell you, they're spinners because they uprighted before my eyes. It's the Justice card, and it's coming here with the Six of Wands. These are yours too. We're going to look at them in a minute. There's the Libra energy in the Justice card, which we know was in your reading today. We know that it's here already. And this is the truth coming, and it's a solution around that. So what is that? Well, it's the Six of Wands. There's the rainbow again. And that's the hope. This is the victory energy too. The Six of Wands is possibly the message that we talked about. Somebody wanting to successfully being honest with you. Is this dreamy energy? Is the Queen of Swords here saying, this is what I need? Or are they coming with it? Because they were spinning, They came like this, and they were spinning around in my hand and uprighted themselves. So these are spinners. So that's also that energy of being afraid, a lack of confidence about being honest with you, still not being honest. Then they spun around. So they're spinners. Is that changing day to day? Maybe. It can be that this is a message that they're trying to write. And ultimately we see it coming here in the Six of Wands. This is something coming in. What you want to come in. I feel like it's what you want to hear, Gemini. And you're all about communication. It's really, I feel like that's the biggest thing here right now. What is it communicating around? Well, obviously the two of you. You're going to know exactly what that is you're wanting to hear from them. But what you want to hear from them, I feel that they're trying to bring through. They're just having some trouble. We can see that. The yin-yang energy here. The Libra energy. This is also, of course, well, it's the Justice card. And that is, the Justice card is an 11. That's a master number. It's new beginnings. It's also, of course, making a 2. That's the partnership, and that's the balance. That's the truth. That's coming out of the dark into the light, too, and that's directly connecting with the Six of Wands with maybe some information that you've been waiting to hear. An apology, some clarity. This just came right off. It's the Ten of Pentacles, and it's in reverse. So you want the truth in regard to that. This is some lonely energy of the separation. So were you in the Ten of Pentacles? It's a long-term energy. Was it something you were working toward? Was it on the table for the future? Because something here, it just obviously did not happen, or it got disconnected. Looks to be the thing about the Ten of Pentacles too in this energy. It kind of looks like, well, that's another deck we're going to be bringing in. It almost looks like tree trunks too. You know, it's like a lot of layers. And, you know, I'm sitting here calling it the Ten of Pentacles. It's the Ten of Pentacles. Why does it look like the Nine of Pentacles to me? Of course, that's the 10th pentacle there. Yeah, and there's a lonely energy around this. And it's the lack of the new start here. And it's whatever was happening here. It's conflicting energy. It was interrupted, or it didn't get realized. The potential wasn't realized here. That's what you want to know about. Why? So is this getting an answer? Is this what you're wanting? Because you are waiting, I feel, for a message. And I do feel it's coming. Again, they're spinners. We see the sort of apprentice to justice here as well. The Mother of Swords. Right next here to the Daughter of Cups. You know, maybe taking some cues from the Mother. Let's see what is going on here. Okay. So yeah, this is what you want to know, because this was when they left. This is the Eight of Cups. And it's the Son of Swords coming in with a lot to say. A lot. This is what changed everything, and maybe it changes it again. Maybe there's peace that you're just needing, or maybe it's more. It's the Eight of Cups in the upright. That's the Saturn and Pisces energy. So this was them pulling back. Maybe even for some of you, a ghosting. And this is literally what you're waiting for. It's the Son of Swords. This is the Knight of Swords. It's it's Libra and Mercury energy. Look, they're coming in with the truth. That's transactional energy. That's clarity. What happened? Why did you go? Look at the disaster here with the cups, and it's kind of dark. Look at the mountains here. How can you have climbed over those if you're not communicating and you weren't communicating? Look, we see that here. So that's another thing. Is this somebody who's not a good communicator? Which is not an easy thing for a Gemini. But this was the leaving. It was the act of leaving, and this is what you want, for them to come in and explain themselves. And it changes a lot when they come in. So is this in person? Maybe for some of you. Is this in a message they're trying to write? I think so, because it looks like one is coming in. It flipped right before our eyes. So they're struggling. They're struggling with that. And we know that because they're in the Hangman energy. How long are they farting around in there? Wasting time. The Two of Pentacles. This renewal in the Butterfly, which you can make. You make that decision, you know. Whatever it's going to be, the lack of, because you see, look at the struggle with commitment here, breaking it off. A runner, whether it's a ghosting or it was a slow withdrawal, we see it here, and that's what you're needing to hear, and I feel like that's what's coming in. I'm bringing in another deck, Gemini. We're shuffled. We're shuffled, ready to go, but I'm going to shuffle a little more, just like to move the energy. So I'm not taking anything unless it's screaming out and flying, okay? That's screaming out. There's the trouble that they're having coming. It's the Two of Wands in reverse, okay? It's Mars and Aries energy. That happens. Yeah, so this is having trouble coming. But we also know that they are. And you know, the world is here, and you can see that in the crystal ball. So it is that energy of only time will tell. That's the Hangman energy. So how long have you been waiting? Because the Two of Wands in the upright is where I feel you've been. Because that's you waiting. That's you waiting for them to make a choice and come here or respond. Respond to a message, send a message, or literally come to you. And that's the trouble incoming. That's the Mars and Aries energy. And that's the energy of love. It's the fastest energy. It also puts it into kind of a hot and cold energy. But that crystal ball's connected to the world here. And it's the energy. It almost looks like a moon as well. Or is that the sun? In any case, it's the Mars and energy, Mars and Aries energy here. But that's the waiting. And that's the trouble that they're having. Okay, so look, the Eight of Swords is coming in reverse, and we see that rose here in the Strength card, the sabotaging, the lack, the having trouble with commitment here, having trouble with communication, having trouble communicating about it. That's the barbed wire around the rose. That's the Eight of Swords. That's Gemini energy, by the way. It's Jupiter in Gemini. That's them holding themselves back from taking it further. That's not keeping it from the abundance, the prosperity, that Jupiter energy, which brings in Pisces and Sagittarius. But the Eight of Swords is Jupiter and Gemini energy. It's where they put themselves. Afraid, look, they had a barbed wire around their heart. It's in reverse now. So this is, well, yeah, it's a release from that. So this is what they're trying to do. I feel like you're going to hear what you need to hear. Is there more? Yeah. So let's see. We're going to keep it because it does belong here. And I'm going to move the energy some more. So let's see what's coming in. Clarification, validation, maybe something that makes no sense at all. You never know. And by the way, your overall energy hasn't come yet. I haven't heard it. It might never come. I just want to tell you. Sometimes it comes, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's a love message. Sometimes it's tarot. Let's see. That's yours. It's the Hangman now in reverse. Okay. So there is that energy of, well, yeah, spinning, trying to get out of there, but it's a little bit of selfish energy. Because they know that they need to come here, and I feel send a message. It could be a lot more. You see that they know. They know better, they know, but they're not doing it. And that's, look, it's the bat again too, also in this energy. Is that here? Yeah, look at that. In both these decks, they're quite different decks. They're not the same artist at all. Here coming out on the branch. So you can see it's like in the upper right here. And of course that's a spinner. That's the spinner, and it's the Hangman. That's the divine. That's divine timing. That's growth and communication, and it's connecting directly with the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Six of Wands, which was spinning around. They're trying to send a message. They know they should send a message, so they're either deleting it, they're unsending it, they're writing it, they're frustrated, they can't say it right, or they're just being lazy. I'm sorry to say, in the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and just not even writing it. But they are freeing up, I feel. The communication, I do feel, is coming. The truth. And I'm hearing for some of you, that's what you've been wanting. Yeah, look, because you're still here in the connection, but how much longer? That's what I'm hearing too. Yeah, look, so it's interesting. And I'm hearing that this is yours too. Nope, it just disappeared. Okay, so that's not yours. The Seven of Pentacles, it's Venus and Taurus energy, and it's where you've been waiting for, what have you been waiting for? I feel like what you've been waiting patiently for is a message from your person, a response. Maybe you asked a question. Maybe you said, I need the truth. Whatever the case is, that's what you've been waiting for. It's a Venus energy here, and you can see it quite literally up here with the Six of Pentacles. The six, that's bringing in Venus. That's also bringing in healing and harmony. That's also bringing in the Six of Pentacles in the upright, which is a very reciprocal energy of giving and receiving. The Moon in Taurus up there, and giving and receiving, being clear and honest. That's the truth coming. That's the truth. That's what you've been waiting for. And there's the pentacle that was planted that you still have here. So that's what you're needing. And whether you're going to continue moving on, obviously you have free will and you know that. And the Nine of Wands now is coming in reverse. So this is interesting because it is literally saying, I need this. I need this vulnerable energy. I need for this separation to end. I need to hear, what do you need to hear? Because that is what's coming through. And it's also coming through here in that Nine of Wands in reverse. By the way, it's the Moon in Sagittarius. It's the clarity and the truth coming, and it's kind of fast. So it might be that again. And we also see that in the Son of Swords, that it's a message just kind of coming out of nowhere, because this is an isolation ends energy. This is a vulnerable energy. So it can be that in the night, there's a message just coming in, Gemini. Because that's literally what you're waiting for. You want the truth from your person. I'm going to bring in one last draw here. Then we're going to bring in some channeled love messages. Okay. So 3 is the most I take. These are yours. It's just really clear that they're yours. It's the 6 of Cups. It's Sun and Scorpio energy. So how long have you known your person? Some of you for a long time. Can also be that it's not chronological, that you just feel you have. Can be from childhood. And of course, past life energy, twin flame energy coming in for some of you. Soulmate energy. This is an energy of, it's kind of innocent. It's thinking about reunions. It's wanting to bring something. There's a lot of nostalgic energy here. So it's thinking about it. Your person, the energy. Thinking about when things were working and also when they weren't. Because that also brings in the 5 of Cups. And that's some regret and a feeling that, well, yeah, that they left you feeling like that they don't love you. I don't believe that is the case here. You're going to know that, and we need a lot more. But they're coming, you know, this 8 of Cups is showing us that as it came in, we know that they're clear about what they need to make peace for here. And that's in the way of communication, and it's also in regard to the 10 of Pentacles. Because the act of leaving in the 8 of Cups, of course, did that. It disconnected where you were, what you were heading for. A lot of this is commitment issues for me, but it could also be that there's another commitment that is part of this equation here. Whether it's romantic, family of origin, job, money, religious, cultural differences, or something they're committed to within themselves. It's the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Look, there's the 2 of Pentacles in the upright. Okay, so here it came back. And it's also the 7 of Swords in reverse. So this is returning. This is making the choice for me. It's the 2 of Pentacles coming back in the upright now. It's Capricorn and Saturn energy. We were just talking about it. And there it is. Look, but that's the timing running out. You're here. One decision away from reversing that 7 of Pentacles and being gone, isn't it? Because you're in the upright 2 of Wands energy of waiting. We see they're having trouble. But I feel like they're trying to come here. And I think this is going to be something coming out of nowhere, Gemini. There is the time thing. Look, it's kind of going sideways here. Like it's like maybe you keep giving them more opportunities, for some of you more chances, or you just keep waiting. But eventually that's going to run out, and maybe you're not going to turn it over anymore. And that's the Ace of Pentacles coming in here. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. And that's the next level that we know. So they're remembering that, leaving you in that 5 of Cups, like abandoned when they left, ghosted, withdrew, whatever the case is. Are they coming in here with that offer now, or is this simply to discuss all of this and give you an explanation and the truth? We see that they're coming back in. The 7 of Swords is the runner. The 7 of Swords has been telling lies. For some of you, it's betrayal. Look, holding on to those 2 swords here, needing to make this decision. It's coming in reverse. This is them making the decision to come back here. And this is more of making peace, making amends. So this is for sure, for me, a message that you've been wanting to hear, of an explanation, an apology. Can it be coming in with an offer? We're going to bring in some Love Tarot now. Hello. That camera drives me crazy. So what I was saying, and I really don't know where it ended. I hope it didn't end as early as I think it may have. But that reunion energy here of what they want to bring in. Are they bringing in a pentacle, an offer now? Are they saying, I want to go this far? Or are they coming in here to make amends about not going there? Because the 6 of Cups is remembering everything. It's a nostalgic energy. When it was good, but also when it wasn't. And the 7 of Swords, we know, and the 8 of Cups is a runner. And that's really, I feel like, what you want the most here is just some explanation. Communication, apology, communication at the very least. And it comes through that it's a message that may have already been unsent or deleted that they're trying to write. Or maybe it just hasn't come yet. But we see that's coming in. So is this an offer, or is this in regard to what happened? I feel like this is in regard to what happened, but it can be more. And this is what's coming. Okay. So I'm hearing it's the Six of Cups is the overall energy. Interesting. It's the Sun in Scorpio, by the way. And I don't know if you can hear my kitty, but that's my Queen of Wands kitty up there meowing. I'm bringing in some channeled love messages, Gemini, and we're going to close your reading. It's one of these readings where I feel like I could just keep going and going, but I'm hearing that I need to close it now. So we're going to close it. It's messages from their higher self. So let's see what they have to say here. And is it going to come in the 3D? I do feel that that's what they're frustrated trying to get it to you. They're trying to work it out because we see here that you really need it. I feel like this is what you need to hear, Gemini. What do you want to say to your Gemini? Channeled love messages. Okay, yeah, that's the apologetic energy because we know that, and that the Hangman's spinning. That they're trying to get out of there because how long has that been going on? There are some power struggles, so it could be some of that first move energy, and I do think it's going to be them kind of in the middle of the night. So there's the apology that we have been waiting for. I loved you once. I love you still. I always have. I always will. I wish I could come and take you away. After all this time, I'm still into you. I can't tell you how much I miss our long conversations. I play songs that remind me of you on repeat. I want to tell you too, if you ever feel like you're sending a love message or something is vice versa for you, that's how it goes, you know? It's what resonates for you. Long conversations, because this is somebody who's having trouble communicating, but also is flying in here with a whole lot to say. They're just sabotaging things by taking too long, you know? Oh, that one slipped away. You give me butterflies. That's the last three coming in. Gemini. My love is for you, nobody else. When something good happens, I immediately want to write you. So why aren't you? I'm thinking about you. Remember, these are messages from their higher self. I want to bring in some little ones, and then we're going to close the reading. These two just fell off as I picked up the deck. I received your telepathic messages. We belong together. I was scared. That's the Eight of Cups. That's the Seven of Swords coming back. Because it really is somebody who's been afraid of commitment, you know? And what is that? Is there because there's another commitment? Maybe. Well, yeah, but is it romantic? Is it family? Is it where they live? They've obviously been not communicating for a while here, but wanting to. Are you still going to be there in that Seven of Pentacles? You are my biggest wish. So that's bringing in Nine of Cups energy, Jupiter and Pisces energy. Don't ever change. I fear you have moved on. It's a possibility. And that's it. That's what wants to come through today, Gemini. Well, that one actually just came off, so that's yours. What's going on here? This middle. I'm so sorry I hurt you. So it's another apology. You are never far from my mind. Don't give up on us. Gemini, that is your reading today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed today's reading, I would really appreciate it if you like the reading. Subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you haven't. This keeps the channel moving so much more than you know, than you realize. It really keeps the channel growing so that I can bring you more readings. So thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. I'm sending you love and light on your journey, and I look forward to seeing you at another love reading. Bye, Gemini.